Tonight, President Biden ordering more U.S. troops back into Afghanistan, raising the total now to 5,000 personnel. The first of them are already on the ground at a military compound at Kabul airport for what the Pentagon says is a limited mission to get Americans out.
The deteriorating conditions are a big factor in why the president has approved this mission to help support the reduction of personnel there in Kabul.
A memo obtained by ABC News orders all embassy staff to destroy all documents and devices left behind, including items with logos and the US flag. It warns that could be used for propaganda purposes.
President Biden tonight defending his decision to end America's longest war, writing, 1 more year or 5 more years of U.S. military presence would not have made a difference if the Afghan military cannot or will not hold its own country.
Afghan President Ashraf Ghani speaking today, defiant, refusing to cede official control to the Taliban, even as the country crumbles.
But 13,000 families have now fled Taliban-controlled areas, and aid agencies are warning of a humanitarian crisis.
Our hearts go out to the brave Afghan men and women who are now at risk. The statement breaking days of public silence from the commander-in-chief, who has been consulting with his national security team on the deteriorating security conditions from Camp David.
Gruesome reports that the Taliban have carried out executions and mutilations and forced marriages for girls and women left behind.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell calling for U.S. airstrikes against the Taliban in order to keep Kabul from falling. Something President Biden predicted wouldn't happen just last month.
The likelihood there's going to be one unified government in Afghanistan controlling the whole country is highly unlikely.
The speed with which the Taliban took major cities this week has U.S. defense officials concerned about what it could mean for al-Qaeda's capability to rebuild.
They are on the verge of having another safe haven, but this time with all of the infrastructure and military assets that we had intended for the Afghan government to use. It's terrifying.
The Taliban boasting about the spoils of war, posting this footage appearing to show Afghan military aircraft now in their hands.
These men all worked for NATO as construction workers, cooks, interpreters. Many here feel abandoned and betrayed.